the thing is that there's this interaction with humans and these hybrid children, as we have come to call them. That is to say, people are brought in and they have to feed the baby, or they have to hold the baby. But babies grow up to be toddlers. And then they grow up to be young children. And then pretty soon they're older children, then they're adolescents, and then they're young adults, and then they're mature adults, and then we don't see them as older adults. And we don't know why. Now, in this room, once again, circular room, this is a totally different person. The hybrid children here are wearing hybrid garb. This is their clothes. They've got thin sort of hair here, she's drawing them, and they've got a kind of toy to play with, which is a flat board-like thing that has lights on it or whatever it was. This is the abductee. This is actually, I can't remember how old she was. I think she was a young woman at this time. And she is supposed to play with these hybrid children, but in fact, they give her this to play with herself. And she is supposed to make this board, or whatever this thing is, show different lights on it, as I remember, with her mind. What is meaningful here is not the hybrid children, but the training of the abductee. The training that abductee to do things with her mind, as Royal we learn later on. Now here is an abductee right here. And here, now these are not wearing hybrid garb. They're wearing little one-piece or two-piece sort of suits of some sort, which is also not unusual. Here is a caretaker, and here is a gray alien. The caretaker is probably later stage, looks more human, and they have dolls. Now she has, I think this is her own dolly with a baby bottle. They have rag dolls that look like they have been made on board or something. You can see they're like stick figure dolls. And she is going to explain to them how you hold a baby, how you feed a baby, how you care for a baby. You put the baby on your shoulder and you pat the baby's back and you put the baby down for sleep and that sort of stuff. And they try to learn that. They try to emulate that. And eventually they give her a little toy to play with herself. It's a toy you're supposed to use your mind to, I think this toy was to raise up in the air, which is the most common of all toys we see, interestingly enough. And she grabs the toy, here's the caretaker, and here's her doll, and here's the rag doll. And she starts to shake it. And the caretaker says, no, 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 no. And so does everybody gets alarmed. Don't do that, don't do that. You're not supposed to shake this. No, 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 no. And then she stops shaking it, and everybody's happy again. Okay, that's better, that's better. And but I thought this was interesting. She's smiling, shaking away with alarm. Now, sometimes these children really look quite human. Now you can see this one's got a fuller head of hair. I'm going to call this late stage, and I'll explain this all in a second. Got a pointed chin, a regular sort of face. She's wearing hybrid clothes here. This is the abductee. He was the one who was on that forked table with the abductee who was calming him. And she is staring into his eyes while he sits on this ledge. Which means that the hybrid children can do that. See, they can do what gray aliens do. What she's doing here, I'm not sure. I don't remember exactly, what information she was looking for, but extremely common.